Hi, this is a lesson about how to change chords quickly and efficiently. So, if we were going to go from an A chord to a D chord, some people take their hands off the fretboard completely and then they start each chord from scratch. But actually, we don't need to do that because our fingers are already, usually one finger or two fingers are already in the same kind of position for the chord we want to change to, especially if we're in first position, if we're playing down this end of the neck. So if we were to go from an A chord, and that's just frets 2 on strings 2, 3 and 4, with an A in the bass. And we want to go to a D chord, rather than taking the fingers off, so the D chord's this one, and that's second finger on second fret of the high E string, third finger on the third fret of the second string, and then your first finger comes down on the second fret on the third string. You just play a D in the bass, which is string 4. So when you're playing it between these chords, we don't want to take our hands off completely. What you can do is you think, well, 2 of the notes of the D chord are on the second fret, strings 1 and 3. And I'm going to be playing those with fingers 1 and 2. So if I'm playing an A, all I do is I just keep those fingers, just slide them down just one string, and then this third finger, I've got 3 now, and I put that in the middle. And a D chord kind of looks a little bit like a triangle, or even could be a kind of D. And then back to an A. Now if I was to go from an A chord to an E chord, now an E chord is this. Now you'll notice that these 2 fingers still stay on fret 2 of the strings 5 and 4. So all that changes, these move down a string, or technically up a string, A to an E, and then I stick this first finger, which is now free, on the first fret of the third string. Which really means that only one finger is doing a lot of work. I mean, this doesn't always apply when you start doing more complicated chords, but you'll notice if you're learning a song and there are certain chords and certain chord changes, look at each one and be like, which finger is, for a start, are there any fingers on the same fret already? Like, do we need to change anything there? Like if I'm going to be playing an A minor chord and I want to go to a C, all that happens is this third finger climbs up to fret 3 and we're there for the C. So actually 2 fingers don't change at all. Just one finger, which makes things really simple. Or if the fingers don't change, are they near the fret? Are they in the same sort of place? So if I was to go from a G chord, like this, or a G7 chord to a C, a G7 chord is like a C that's had an explosion in the middle of it, and all the fingers are just, if it's right in the centre of the explosion, all the fingers have just jumped one string either side. But you'll notice they are, even though they've all changed strings, it's in exactly the same position. So it's so easy to move between them. Hope that was useful. See you later.